The court heard that 31-year-old Dmitrus Alenikovs, who was originally from Latvia, had a relationship with his landlady when he first moved into her Dublin home, but that ended after he objected to continuing to have to pay rent. And on the 13th and 14th of August 2016, the pair were drinking and taking drugs together in the home along with another tenant. The two tenants went to bed and the landlady used a dial-a-drink service to get more alcohol, and she also requested cocaine. But the court heard that when the courier arrived, he had spiked her drink, and that rendered her comatose and she was unable to move or speak, and he then proceeded to rape her. Now, the courier left and Alenikovs came down the stairs. He saw his landlady naked and he then proceeded to rape her as well, with the court hearing that the courier was never apprehended. Now, Alenikovs went on trial in October. He had claimed that the sex was consensual. However, the jury unanimously found him guilty of rape, and in her victim impact statement, the complainant described how she thought he was going to help her, saying she was pleading with her eyes for help, and he could see it in her eyes that she didn't want this to happen. She said she felt worthless, as if she wasn't someone worth helping and something to be used and discarded like rubbish, saying she felt dirty inside and tainted and like she'd never be clean again. Now, Ms Justice Karen O'Connor said today that the aggravating factors included the vulnerability of the victim, who was utterly powerless to resist the assault, the breach of trust as Alenikovs was living in her home and socialising with her, and that she thought that he would help her after she was raped by another man, but instead he took advantage of her, saying that this was horrific treatment of another human being, which involved humiliation and degradation beyond what would usually be involved in rape. Now, she took into account his impressive employment history and lack of previous convictions, and the fact that he has no family here, which would make prison quite difficult for him. And she said she would sentence Dmitrus Alenikovs to 7 years in jail. The court heard that the complainant wanted him to be named but wanted to retain her anonymity, and Ms Justice O'Connor wished the complainant all the very best for the future.